Hockey League, the Westtown Quakers, who skate in the Westtown Sports Center. They'll be competing against the Glacier Hockey Club from the Face-Off Circle rink in Warminster. Both teams 9 and 10-year-old players, Gene.
All right, we go into our first one-on-one competition. Shooting for Westtown Quakers is Jason Smith. In the goal for Glacier's Pete Petrangelo. Jason Smith in, backhand shot, score!
Just got through as Jason Smith tried to go to the backhand, did, and tried to get it up over the sliding Pete Petrangelo. Petrangelo got his arm on the puck, but he couldn't stop it hard enough, and the puck just was able to get in and get over that goal line, and it's a 1-0 lead for Westtown.
Now shooting for the Glaciers, Paul Gregg, number 7, going against the goaltender for Westtown, Jason Mertitas. There goes Gregg in. One continuous move to the net. He needs a goal to tie this competition. In, got too close. Save is made by Mertitas. It remains 1-0 Westtown.
Heads-up play by the goalie Mertitas, because Gregg had lost control of the puck right around the top of the circle, couldn't really get it under control, and Mertitas came out, poke-checked the puck away. Westtown keeps the lead.
Now we go into the 2-on-1 competition. One defenseman back, and for the Glaciers, that will be number 4, Mark Cervellero, and moving on the forwards, number 17, Kurt Houston, and Chris Cancredi, number 5 for Westtown. They have 30 seconds to score. Moving into the left wing corner, that's Kurt Houston. He's got an open man on front. Cancredi, backhand shot. Good save off the near side by Petrangelo. They still have 11 seconds left. Centering pass is blocked off by Cervellero. It comes out into the neutral zone, and Westtown will have to start again. They may not have enough time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and good play by Glaciers to hold off Westtown, who still lead the competition 1-0.
One shot on net, and it was blocked perfectly by the goaltender, Pete Petrangelo, but I think Mark Cervellero deserves an awful lot of credit from blocking off that centering pass.
Now as we move the other way, the Glaciers 2-on-1 forwards, number 10, Lenny Haberman, number 11, Steve Rosenblatt. The one defenseman back for Westtown is 7, Keith Singley. Moving down that right side. Raw, moving right in on net. Fanned on the shot, the goaltender grabs, so we do have a legitimate stoppage of play and an offensive face-off for the Glaciers with 17 seconds remaining.
Again, the Glaciers are having trouble controlling that puck when they're getting ready to shoot. The puck is rolling away from them.
Again, Haberman and Rosenblatt for the Glaciers. Keith Singley, the defender for Westtown, with the goaltender Jason Mertitas. They have 14 seconds left. Puck taken away and moved by the Glaciers as they steal it away at center ice from Keith Singley, but they only have 5 seconds left. Penetrate, they've got to get the quick shot. 2-1, and they don't. And as we move into the final round, the 3-on-2, it remains Westtown 1, the Glaciers no score. We'll be back after this. Club leads 1-0. They go 3-on-2 with number 14, TJ Centrella, number 17, Kurt Houston, number 5, Chris Tancredi, and on the defense for the Glaciers, 12, Mike Ross, and number 4, Mark Cervellero. There goes Westtown in. Left circle shot wide, deflected into the near corner. They have 14 seconds remaining on the clock on this 3-on-2. Along the near side, good job by the Glaciers to keep the puck tied up as clock runs. But moving in on the left side, that's Tancredi. Looks to play it in on the net, right through the goal mouth. 2 seconds, 1 second, and Glaciers hold off Westtown and now must score themselves on this 3-on-2 to tie the competition.
30 seconds might seem like you have a lot of time, but you don't really, and the clock was the big factor in this play as the Westtown team almost got through to getting a deflection in on the goaltender, but it just went wide.
Right now, the Glaciers must score against Mertitas, Rosenblatt, Gregg, and Haberman. They're 3 forwards, going against Singley and Jason Smith, and again, Mertitas in the net. They must score or they're out of it. Now the puck over the line along the right side. Moving in, right circle. Try to get in on the net. They're there. Shot. Score! Beautiful drive. And the game is tied, and we'll have to go into sudden death shootout overtime.
Well, this time they didn't lose control of the puck, and it was a nice rising shot that beat the goaltender to his glove side to tie the hockey game, and nice move past the defenseman. The defenseman committed himself a little bit too soon. Then the quick shot beat the goaltender right to the stick side. We have a tie game.
Lenny Haberman doing the honors. And now we do sudden death as the 1-on-1 continues with Petrangelo in the Glacier net to our right, and the shooter moving in for Westtown is Jason Smith, who scored on the first round of this competition. Smith in, goes to the forehand, shot saved by Petrangelo. And Andy, am I right? If the Glaciers score, it's all over.
That makes this round completed, and we'll move into the next round of the Pepsi Shootout.
Nice poke check on the part of the goaltender, Pete Petrangelo, to take away that shot.
All right, Paul Gregg can move his club into the Squirt finals with a goal here against Jason Martinez in the net for Westtown. He goes in, shot, save!
And made it look very easy as well. Martinez was beaten on the stick side to have this game tied at 1. This time he just took it away from Paul Gregg. Gregg came down, got a good shot away, made the easy blocking save, and then just caught the rebound as if it was picking cherries.
All right, Jason Smith again, as we're in sudden death, will come in on goaltender Pete Petrangelo in the Glacier cage. Smith moving right on in. Goes to the backhander, and the save is made by Petrangelo, and again the Glaciers can win it on this shot.
He was very happy that happened, and he might have hurt himself a little bit, the goaltender, but he made the nice split save to kick the shot away with the skate.
All right, Paul Gregg for Glaciers moving in against Jason Martinez for Westtown. Gregg has the championship round on his stick if he can score. Oh, and the shot hit the top of the crossbar and over the top of the net.
What's really amazing about these youngsters, the goaltenders that is that they use their stick very well. This time Martinez used the stick to poke check the puck, knock it high up into the air, and just as it rolled over top of the net, you could see the goaltender breathe a sigh of relief and the pain of frustration on the face of Paul Gregg.
All right, we go in our third period of sudden death. Paul Gregg moving in on Petrangelo. There's the shot, so score! That was Jason Smith scoring against Petrangelo, and now the pressure is on the Glaciers shooter, Paul Gregg. He must score or they lose.
This time Smith went to the forehand again, and though he shot a little bit sooner, he didn't give the goaltender Petrangelo enough time to get over there to make the save when it was under his body for a 2-1 lead.
2-1 for the Westtown Quakers. There goes Paul Gregg. He must score to tie it. He moves in on the forehander. Shot, save, and it's over. And moving into the championship Squirt final round, the Westtown Quakers teams tonight.